Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. The goal with the position, as always, is to find something both sturdy and comfortable. You don't want to be uncomfortable during the practice, because then you'll just be distracted by your body during the practice, which is unnecessary. You want to find something comfortable so you can sit for a long time, or sit for some time without being distracted. You also want to find a sense of stability because it gives us in turn a sense of groundedness, a sense of being here. Sitting in a chair works very nicely. You can even sit in a formal meditation posture on the floor. You can even lie down, just don't fall asleep. Find what works for you. There's also a choice to keep your eyes open or closed during this practice. It's up to you. And if you prefer to keep your eyes closed during the practice, go ahead and close your eyes. But if you prefer to keep your eyes open, leave the screen alone and drop your gaze gently down below you. Maybe just looking at the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything, and we're also not zoned out and blurry. We have a gentle gaze in between, looking softly yet clearly downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy position. Your eyes are either closed or open, gaze directed softly yet clearly downwards. Just settle. Settle down. Of course, this is easier said than actually done. But whatever it means to you, just begin to settle down, to relax. And no matter what is really going on for you right now, whatever's going on outside, even if it's a storm, let it pass and just settle. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, and no one to become. Just here. Now begin to bring your attention to your breath, the gentle rhythm, the rising and falling of breathing. Just notice what it is like to breathe in, and notice what it is like to breathe out. Nothing special. And see if you can follow this rhythm without being distracted by this next thought. And I'm probably catching you thinking right now, imagining, wondering, chatter beneath the skull. And maybe you notice that when we are thinking, the breath is lost. So without any force or without any pushing, really without any effort, when you notice you're lost in thought, just return to the breath for no reason. Just return to breathing and begin to follow the breath in and out again. There's no right way of doing this, no failing, just breathing, rising and falling. come back. Just return to the breath. It's okay that you were lost in thought. Simply return. Gently. What is it really, though, that watches the breath, but then gets lost in thought? When we say I, to which place is this referring to? Can this I be found anywhere? We say, my body, my feelings, my thoughts. Where is it? Turn the attention back. What sits here? Look for the looker. What is discovered? And if you don't understand this instruction, stay there and utterly rest. Remain as not knowing, complete and free. All right, you can look at the screen. You know, what's really understated in life, and something I need to personally remind myself of, is that sometimes there's a storm and it shows up out of nowhere. In fact, at the beginning of this practice, there was actually a storm here. It was raining really, really hard. You may have heard it. But with all storms, their nature is never to last. And right now, that storm which formed at the beginning of this practice has gone. It's perfectly quiet. And sometimes life gives us difficulty. These storms shows up. These storms show up. And you didn't ask for it. But the worst thing you can do in a storm is to freak out. It's the worst thing you can do is to think that the storm will never end. And most of us, unfortunately, subliminally do that. We expect the storm to continue, or we behave as though the storm is going to go on forever. And what a relief it is to know that it will pass. Just start it up again. There's that famous story of the emperor's ring, which I'm sure all of you know. But if you don't, it's a story about this young emperor. After taking the throne from his father, young kid, maybe in the 20s, he celebrated with parties and music and dancing when things were going good in the kingdom. Things were going well. He was very happy. It was a cause for celebration. But then, when things went bad, he'd get very bummed out. He wouldn't show up to meetings. Things would start to degrade even further because he was so bummed out about the difficulties, the storms that showed. And then, of course, the storm would pass and he would get happy again. And then he'd get sad again. And he'd get happy again. Completely pushed around by external circumstances. So he was fed up with this up and down. And he asked his jeweler to make him a special ring, something that would keep him free from the ups and downs of the kingdom, that would somehow save him from dealing with the downs and to never be caught off guard. So the jeweler made him a ring. And it just looked like a no regular old ring. But on the inside of the ring, it was written, "This too shall pass." So when the storm arrives, like it's shown up again, it's okay. No matter how hard it is, it will pass. But it's equally important to remember, when there are no storms and things are going well, that will pass too. So when the next storm arrives, we know that it will arrive and we don't get caught off guard. Say, I expected that. Yeah, things do happen. Difficulty does come. I expected that. And then when the good times come, we expect those too. So don't be shaken by the storm. It will pass. Thank you for your time today. And as always and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.